Hi, Mark here. Thursday, August the 14th. It is 10 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. GMT, US session underway. And let's have a look at the US dollar performance, starting on the dollar index. And you can see a strong fight back from the US today. Support 97.43, forming a double bottom here, and resistance now at 98.02, engulfing the red candlestick from yesterday. And US dollar certainly strong as the US session gets underway. Let's have a look at the majors, starting with the Euro US. I'm on the daily. And there you see this red candlestick selling euro, buying US dollar, US dollar strength. I've got resistance at 117.16. I've got support at 116.48. You can see just how strong this push has been, and testing support right now and looking at the $1.16 level on the downside. If they are going to turn things around and euro strength and sell US dollar, buyers would be looking up at the 117.16 resistance area. Let's have a look at the pound against the US. Similar pattern. You can see the pound being sold off. Strong US dollar today. Got resistance at 135.95 and support at 135.32. Sellers testing that support level right now on the hourly. There you go. Sellers looking below the $1.35 level to come down and test the big number, the $1.35. Buyers of pound, sellers of US, looking up at the 135.95 resistance area. US dollar against the yen. We will see US dollar strength again. Did test support earlier at 146.32. Same support from the middle of July. Tested again this morning, but buyers certainly, US dollar buyers have fought back. Resistance right now sitting at 147.53. Buyers will be looking higher, looking to take out the 147.50 area, looking up to the 148 area. If I zoom in on the hourly, you'll see the strong US dollars, particularly over the last 3 hours. At 8:30 Eastern time was PPI data release, certainly positive for the US dollar, and so for US dollar looking good, and no turnaround as yet. But what we have seen over the past days and weeks, that often we do get a turnaround, either from strong dollar to weak or weak to strong. We've started real strong. We'll see if US dollar can maintain, or if there's going to be a turnaround and US dollar gets sold off later in the US session. Let's have a look at US dollar Canadian. And I see $1.38, strong US dollar, same as all the other majors. I've got support at 137.40, and there you see US dollar buyers pushing at this resistance right now at 138.12, above the $1.38 level. So on all four of our major pairs, we see US dollar testing relative resistance support levels, and we'll see if that can be maintained through the US session, or if we're going to get a turnaround from dollar strength to dollar weakness and work off the relevant levels, resistance and support. Good trading, keep that discipline, and I will see you at the end of day session.